Okay guys, so I am super excited to show you this look today. I think it'd be perfect for the holiday season, especially Thanksgiving that's coming up this Thursday. So I'm going to start with this color right here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really just tried to grab any color that was slightly darker than my lid color or my skin tone. So what we're going to do is just make this the transition color, so you put it right above the crease and below the crease, and you really just try and get this as blended as possible, as always. I'm now going to go in with this rustic brown color from the Lime Crime Venus palette, which is called Creation. You can take any brown color that you have. I would suggest more warmer colors for these kinds of cranberry smoky eyes, just because they do make that cranberry pop a little bit better. So we're going to take this right into the crease all the way across, even right above the crease, and just try and blend that all over the eye. Next, I'm going to go in with this color called Muse from the same palette, and I'm going to start with this in my crease and even just on my lid, and this is going to help smoke out the color that we do intensify on the lid. It just helps to start with a color that's similar to it already and start blending that into the crease, and then start with the lid color, and it just blends so much easier that way. I always go back with the original fluffy brush with no extra product and just blend everything out after a couple colors. So now I'm going to take the Balm Cosmetics palette, the Nudetude palette, and I love this color so much. It's called Sexy, and it really is. Like, I'm obsessed with that color. Now I forgot my MAC Fix Plus, so I'm taking eye drops. Like we always say that you can use eye drops instead of MAC Fix Plus. Well, you can. So I'm taking the eye drops and I'm putting it on my eyeshadow brush. I'm going to dip that brush into Sexy. You're going to take just a normal shader brush. You're going to put it in there, and then you're just going to pat it all over the lid. You want it to be very pigmented, so you're going to pat and not swipe at first. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just trying to get it just on the lid because we're going to blend from here. Now I'm taking the MAC 217 brush with more Sexy product on the very tip, and we're going to put it in the crease. So we're going to try and feather out that line that we created when we were patting the product. You can see here that we're just putting the brush right into the crease, right on top of that line, and just trying to blend upwards into the other colors that we had on. Here I go in again with the big fluffy brush, just trying to blend everything out again. Then I'm going to go back in with the Sexy color with more eye drops just to pat that on again, because you can tell sometimes when you start to blend and blend and blend, it actually gets rid of some of the intensity of the color that we put on the lid from the beginning. So you just want to make sure you go back and do it again. Here I'm just taking more of that pink color Muse from the Venus palette and just trying to create more of a feathered look upward towards the brow. Here I'm just going to go in and blend it all out again. I'm going to take this silver eye pencil from Tarina Tarantino. I do highly suggest these pencils. They're on Haute Look sometimes, which is how I got this, but it's so incredibly pigmented. They're called the Eye Dream Highlighting Hyperliner. I'm going to put it right in the inner corner of my eye, which I do a lot of times, and you just want to, like, it opens the eye a bit, especially with a dark smoky eye. Sometimes you need that. So now I'm going in with the Becca Highlighter Moonstone, and I'm just going to put it on the inner corner and right underneath my eyebrow. Now I'm just going to go with any black liner and put it in my waterline, and even right below my waterline, because I want to make that under eye also pretty dark. Notice I'm only putting the black on the outer half because we did do that work to open the eye in the inner corner. Now I'm going to go in with Sexy, and I'm going to go in with this really stiff, pretty much just shader brush, but it's pretty stiff, so it gets right underneath that under eye area. And I'm going to smoke out that black liner. So I basically just put it on the tip, and I just go in and just keep rubbing it back and forth and adding more product and smoking out the black liner. Now I'm going to go in with Creation with the same brush. I'm going to try and put it right below where we put Sexy. This way it creates a feathered look just like the top of the eye. Then the eyes are done, and just go in with any mascara. I'm using the IT Cosmetics mascara, which I do enjoy. Then I start putting on my false lashes, which are Revlon Fantasy Lengths, and they're in the model Intensifying, which I do really like because they don't have a very thick band and they're very natural looking but still have a lot of length. So when you're not putting on eyeliner, these kinds of lashes can be very good. Yeah, I mean, I really like smoky eyes with no liner. You really don't need it, and you don't need to spend the time trying to do the liner because it's already so dark. And here is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you recreate, please let me know.